Alright guys, welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. Last time we met in Persona 3 Reload, we just did some more Tartarus exploration, and if I remember correctly, Fuka mentioned that we were close to the border floor, which is a good thing, but yeah, that's really all there is to the last part, and today we're just doing the same exact shit, just exploring Tartarus until we find everything we need. I think I already found all the missing persons, so now I'm just trying to get to the border floor, which, you know, that's pretty standard stuff. Oh, no, I didn't find all the missing persons, okay. Now I found all the missing persons.
You can do it, Kuro-chan. I think Kuro-chan found something.
I love it when that happens, by the way.
The temperature and air pressure inside.
And you could tell how much I actually watch the Raws, by the way. I'm just... oh, my gosh. Well, I mean, it's like I already have to basically do 3 playthroughs of this game for this. By the way, if you accidentally go upstairs before you find the missing persons, you could just go back to that floor and you can find them. I don't think they just like, you know, just fucking die right there or some shit. Alright, so now we have all the missing persons. Thank you. Thank you, Fuka. Oh, thanks for the precious egg. Here's an egg in these trying times. Now, where's that 500 yen you owe me?
Very well.
I just realized I'm not wearing any of the alternate costumes. I think this is the point in the Let's Play where I just stop messing with the alternate costumes altogether. Which is a little understandable. In all honesty, the alternate costumes in this game aren't really that great. Then again, I'm not really that kind of person in RPGs, especially who uses alternate costumes. Which oddly enough, the funny thing is I did customize a little bit with Expedition 33. Well, that's because like but really I only use like the more serious costumes. Like I just use like the slightly modified Expedition suits or the. Like, I just stuck between, like, 2 suits that I could take seriously. I wasn't using, like, their swimsuits or anything like that. But, like, in Persona especially, I don't really use the costumes that often. You know, I might switch between, you know, especially in this game, I might switch between the C's uniform, I'm talking about this one, or the original C's uniform, where it's just the armband. Which, by the way, for all the characters who joined the party after the new C's uniform was incorporated, they do actually get access to their original costumes too, their original Persona 3 costumes, where it's just the armband over their winter uniforms. They do actually gain access to that too, including Koromaru and Aigis. And I believe actually there was one detail I don't think I really mentioned it, but I do believe that their all-out attack image changes to match whichever, if it's the C's costumes. Like, say you're using the Persona 5 costumes, it's still gonna be the C's uniform, the new one. But if you're using, oh, then the border floor is up there, then. Oh, so there's no enemies here. So yeah, so this whole part's actually dedicated to the Monad passage, isn't it? But, like, as I was saying, it's kind of similar to Persona 5, where if you did an all-out attack and you got the cut in, it would just automatically transform them back to their Phantom Thief outfit, no matter what costume they were wearing. It's kind of similar here, but if you're using their C's uniform or their C's uniform and armband outfit, it would switch to whichever one it was, if I remember correctly. Because I noticed it did that one time when I was using Junpei's uniform and armband, and it switched. I don't know if it's just Junpei, Yukari, Makoto, and Akihiko specifically, but I did notice that it did change. But what's weird is I don't think it changes for Aigis when you use her regular battle armor versus the new battle armor she gets in episode Aigis. But again, we'll get into I'll do episode Aigis like way down the line. Like, I'm not doing episode Aigis immediately after doing this Let's Play. Like, it's probably going to be a little bit. Especially with how I'm gonna be blunt here. Episode I guess is just straight up fucking boring compared to this game. It's basically, just imagine this Let's Play, but it's nothing but the Tartarus parts. That's essentially what episode I guess is. So that's kind of just like the thing I'm not looking forward to doing. Not that I hate episode I guess, mind you. I actually really do like it in terms of its story. But in terms of just the structure of it, it's pretty boring. But luckily, it does, you know, have the same quality of life updates that Persona 3 Reload had, because it's Reload, so it's easy to break. So I'm not sure how that DLC is going to go for this Let's Play, but we'll see eventually. He's fine. Wait, who? Oh, Aragaki? He's fine. I don't think I ever use the cups card unless it's the Theurgy gauge is refilled all the way. Like, I don't think I ever use like your next magic attack is doubled or whatever. We got a new weapon for Akihiko that I will not be using in this Let's Play because it's inferior to his current weapon. Let's see what she does. Alright, cool. Oh, that means Aragaki's Theurgy won't charge as fast. He can target the enemy weakness, proceeds to hover over the enemy that's not weak to it. There you go. Man, I got nothing to say today, huh? I mean, there's just not really much to talk about right now. I just finished recording the last session of The Last of Us today, because, like, legit, like, right before I recorded this, so I'm, like, trying to think of other stuff to talk about that doesn't involve The Last of Us. I'm trying to get that out of my mind right now, because... But, I really don't like that prompt, by the way, because it tricks you. Because it has it hovered over return to entrance at the beginning. Because I know what the game's doing. It's trying to make sure you're prepared before you try to get yourself killed. Because the Monad Passage fights are supposed to be harder. I know we've got the pink bikini for fucking, I don't know, Aragaki, I'm assuming. But like, it's just like, it hovers over return to entrance just to trick you. And it's like one of those things where if you accidentally hit it, you end up right back at the entrance. You gotta walk back to where you were. I know it's the game's way of trying to show mercy, but it is kind of annoying. I'd rather have return to entrance be on the bottom and let's continue be on top. Alright, so I'm assuming now it's like every one of them is weak to one of the ailments. Except that one. So I'd have to get a critical hit on the dice. So guess what Aragaki's doing? Good choice. Don't hover over me, please. For the love of God, I suck at this. Damn it, Aragaki. I gave you one job. Yeah, kick them while he's down. I mean, there is actually a reason you want to make sure you hit an enemy that's knocked down again, and that is so you could inflict dizzy. I've showed that off a few times, I think, maybe, I don't know. But there is a state called dizzy where if an enemy's knocked down or you're knocked down, if you get hit again while knocked down, you end up in dizzy where you're just knocked down for a little bit longer and you still can't move. So it's good if you were trying to make, trying to skip an enemy's turn. Oh. You better get it. You suck. You suck, Aragaki. Why do I even keep you here? Well, I mean, that's probably why I didn't have Revolution active. Nope, Bleeding Fury. Nope. Alright, good job. Our ass was grass and we're mowing the lawn, baby. Yay, shuffle time! Guys, I saw the theurgy gauge will be full, but then I remembered my theurgy gauge is already full. But by the way, I don't know if you can predict what's about to be happening by the end of this part. I think I need to change the CO2 out of my soda stream. That was flat. I need to order something. I gotta remember to do that sometime. Devil Tarot and the Book of Iron? I'm gonna assume it's Iron. Oh, the Devil Arcana is a really good one. Basically, any items you get from anywhere in Tartarus for that night, doubled. So you could be getting two Twilight Fragments instead of just one, and it's so fucking awesome. All right, we made it. We made it to the border floor. That was anticlimactic. I was expecting a boss battle, but no. I mean, there was the Monad passage. Oh, well, I guess I won't know what document 5 said. I skipped it too fast. Someone borrowed a lawnmower, never returned it, and then everyone died at the end.
Good day. Here are my requests. Let's hear the Very well.
Alright, I think I know what I'm doing here, though. So the reason I'm back here is because, well, not in this floor, but the next floor. Floor 100 once again. Yep, so, how about those Mets? Is it even baseball season right now? What? Hold on, it's May. It's the end of May at the time of this recording. God damn, it's already the end of May. I didn't realize that until now. That means this, yeah, in about a week the Switch 2 comes out. Yeah, and actually no, it's just midnight at the time of recording. So in 1 week the Switch 2 is supposed to be out. So, god damn. I never got a chance to pre-order mine, mainly because I figured the pre-orders would be basically chaos from the very start. Like, I figured that was going to happen. That happened with the PS5. It's going to happen. I think it's just going to happen with every console from now on because of fucking scalpers. I just fucking hate them. I don't care. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care if you are a scalper who's for some reason watching this channel. I fucking hate scalpers. I just do. I've never dealt with one. You know, I don't buy shit from scalpers, but it's just, you know, I see the prices that they do on on stuff, and I'm like, man, who the fuck do you think you are? It's just like one of those things. It's just like, it's like, oh, fuck you. It's like, and like they also just like buy like 10 like every single thing of stuff that people are trying to buy, and it's just, and they basically triple the price because I know they're trying to make money off of it, but it's like one of those things where it's like, man, just fuck you. Just get a real fucking job or some shit. But like I deal with Pokemon card scalpers at work sometimes. Like I deal with them sometimes, especially because for some reason I work in the fucking electronics department, and they keep coming. The scalpers come to the freaking back. They come to me asking where the Pokemon cards are, and I just tell them the same exact place every time. It's up front by the checkout counters. You gotta go there. And then, like, you know, I'll walk up there, like, probably, like, 20 minutes later and check returns to see if we have anything back there. And then I just see, like, a fucking crowd of Pokemon scalpers trying to get whatever expansion pack it is out on the floor for that day. But yeah, I mean, I have actually two possible ways of getting a Switch. The first way is I did sign up for the Nintendo Switch to invite link. I haven't gotten it yet, and I'm a little concerned about that. But I mean, I've been checking my inbox pretty frequently. I check it probably like every few hours, because once they send it out, you have 72 hours to choose to buy your Switch and then any accessories you want with it. Because if anything, the only thing I'd probably buy with my Switch 2, if anything at all, would be just a Pro Controller. Because, there it is. Because, you know, I like the Pro Controller for the Switch. Because I mainly play my Switch on, whatchamacallit, docked. I don't play handheld that often. But like that's my main plan. But my second plan, if I don't get it by next week, is I'm off on the day the Switch 2 releases. So I was just gonna go to my job and just get one early in the morning. But that's just my plan. Am I gonna go? He's coming. Let's say, it's like, am I gonna get ambushed by the Reaper? I'm sorry. It was just... Fuck. He just went straight for Ken. And I'm not even gonna try to revive Ken. I just imagine the Reaper immediately turning over to Ken, just pointing at him. Oh man, I needed that. That was funny. I didn't even try to revive Ken. I'm just like, fuck it, we're just gonna Armageddon his ass and just level everybody else up. Fuck Ken. Ken will understand. You sacrifice one to save many. It's not like I'm gonna use Ken in the party that often anyway. Oh my god. It's just the thought of the Reaper just like just turning towards Ken and just pointing at him. Or no, better yet, it's just like I needed like edit in a shitty PNG of a fucking gun. I mean the Reaper does have a gun, I guess, but it's just imagine like the PNG of the gun pointing at Ken. It's like, oh my god, that was funny. I could make a very awful joke about it. The Reaper recognized Ken and was like, "Hey, I killed your mom. You could join her." Oh, man. That was funny. I know I'm a monster, but that was funny. Ooh, debilitate. That's a good one. Oh, we gotta get rid of that one. God's hand, sorry. Akasha Arts. I would probably get rid of High Counter or Regenerate. Yeah, Regenerate 3 is bad. It's pretty. Firm Stance. Ooh. That's a good one, but it's like one of those things where it's like, I'd rather just be able to dodge. Oh, my god. Yeah, man. That's as hard as I've laughed in this Let's Play, I gotta say. But now if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just trying to get back to the... Did I not go to this floor before? Nope. Next floor.
Oh, there's a treasure chest. How are you?
Oh my god, wait. I'm about to say, you kind of can't be waiting for the Reaper again. He's about to... You don't have Armageddon. You don't have your theurgy gauge filled up, but... yeah, that's actually gonna end it for today's part. So, the next time we meet, the next time we meet in Persona 3 Reload, I think we're done with Tartarus for the day. I think because that was the end of the session. But the next time we meet in Persona 3 Reload, I believe we're going to be doing some Social Link stuff. And I think actually the Full Moon battle, but I don't remember. But we'll see you guys next time, and take care.